how many cups do we do?
Well, for the starter, we do 2 cups of flour and 2 cups of water.
That warm?
Yeah.
Okay.
A
little bit more than lukewarm. It's almost like medium warm.
Well, you don't pour that directly into the starter. I use the warm water because the flour is cold.
Oh, I see. How much do you put in it? You just kind of glock in it? You put the whole cup?
Yeah, well, no.
In there?
I don't worry about it. It just takes a little bit, half a cup, really.
Oh, half a cup of the starter?
But I use whatever I got in here, pretty much. No, I don't wash it because if I screw up and forget to take it out,
you at least have a little tiny bit
then
left.
I got enough, it'll start over again.
And so then when this is done, you take some of that out and you put it back in the jar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, about half that little jar full.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. And then you just cover it up and put it somewhere room temperature?
Yep.
Alrighty. So how many cups do we stick in there?
Well, I'm going to try to put 5 in there, so we'll probably need some of yours.
Okay, so we'll see what we need to get here.
3. 4 or 5.
Okay. Do you want me to do just a little bit? Should I run 1 cup of whole wheat?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Do you think this is too much? Should I just dump this in here?
Go ahead and put it in.
Okay. No, I don't think so, Pops. Oh my God, that's a tablespoon. Isn't that a tablespoon? What does it say?
Tablespoon, I think.
So I'm freaking out here, but Dad is just eyeballing 2 teaspoons from that tablespoon.
Well, we used 2 teaspoons the last time.
Oh, duh. In future batches, we used 1 full tablespoon.
Stir the salt up.
Right.
And actually, you want to mix that flour yours in there, too.
Oh, right. So it's not all like in one side of the loaf.
I mean, we can put a little more if you want to make a little more. It don't matter.
No, this is good. Let's kind of follow the recipe, right?
Kind of. See, that's the thing. There's a lot more. They just say put a half a cup of this in.
Oh, okay.
But why waste it? You know?
Right, okay. So half a cup to 5 cups, but just pour it all in.
Well, this was, what, 2 cups?
And you already pulled out enough starter for your jar. Just this little guy over here.
I'd say that's probably 3 cups of this starter.
Okay.
Which is a lot more than they asked for. But it don't hurt nothing.
Okay. How much water do we need?
Well, I'm just going to guess.
Okay.
You stir it like this, and you wouldn't think there was that much moisture, but it turns out that's why we were overdoing it.
Right, so we just want to, that's a cup there, so you just want to do half of that. About a half a cup.
Did you see how that's getting?
Yeah, getting kind of gooey. You just use your hands at this point.
Well, I'm going to mix it like this until I see what consistency, and then we'll probably need a little bit more water, but I don't want to overdo it. I don't want it thick. I'm just going to add a little at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, half of it anyway.
Okay, we'll just go like that.
That's
like
good.
Like that? Okay.
Well, I got that, what do they call it, KitchenAid mixer. Mm-hmm. It's got a dough hook.
Oh, okay.
It's just a piece of metal that hooks around. Mm-hmm. You put it down there and it does
all that
what
for
I'm
you.
doing is what it does.
Yeah. Don't want a little bit more water to get that last bit of flour?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so just a little bit at a time. No, not the whole thing, Catherine. Not the whole thing. Oh no, Dad, I hope I didn't make a mistake. Oh no, Pops.
You always add more.
Do we want to get rid of it? Do we want to dump it out?
No.
Are we going to be okay?
Yeah.
Oh no, no. Okay, so we added just a tiny bit more flour so it won't be so gooey.
Look at it in a couple hours. If it's doubled in size, then you could punch it down, make a loaf out of it, and then around 5 o'clock,
Okay.
cook it.
Okay.
You know, we're taking a little longer than we have to.
Yeah, I don't know why we put it in this little tiny bowl. On Thursday night, I take the starter out of the fridge and put it on the shelf here to warm up and get active. So we take the starter, and it looks all gross like that. I'm making a smaller amount of starter because we're using less for the pizza crust. 3/4 cup of hot water into a cold bowl. So we'll have warm water. Add 1 cup of whole wheat flour. Pour in the disgusting looking starter. So I've got a little bit of starter left. Lid goes back on. He lives up here again. So after that, Tyler and I started making sourdough bread every week. And then later, Tyler came up with a recipe for pizza crust, and we started making pizza every week instead. I have been transferring the starter, once I've fed it, to a little bowl here. And then, you know, saving some for next time. And then, let's see, I start by putting this on the scale and turning it on. And we're gonna change mode to grams. Let's see, grams. And start out with 245 grams of hard whole wheat flour. So hard wheat berries that I grind up. And so 245 grams. And then mix it with salt. 4.5 grams of salt. Oh, shoot. I need to hit tare. Okay. 4.5 grams of salt. Okay. And then turn that off and mix that up. 200 grams of water. Oh, let's turn it on. Oh, shoot, wait. We don't want the spoon in there. Okay, turn the scale back on. 200 grams of water. Whew, a little much. That's okay, probably. And then let's just go ahead and pour in the starter. 100 grams of starter. Okay, let's tare. 100 grams of starter. Ooh, a little much. Okay. Dough might be just a little wet. Okay. Should we put in just a little bit more flour? Sure. A little bit more flour. Okay. So let's stir this gouache up. Okay, now that I've got it half-assed stirred up, Just get the excess off the spoon, and I'm gonna go grab my Smashy the Dough guy. This is my Smashy the Dough guy. So I'm gonna smash the dough with it. Okay, we'll let it sit there. Put a little lid on it and let it rise. He's not super fluffy, but he's fluffy-ish. Oh dear. Fluffy-ish. And I'm just gonna spread his butt across here. I smeared some coconut oil on the tray before I put the dough down. Ooh. I usually make my own pizza sauce, but I'm using this pizza pasta sauce here because I'm being lazy. I got some sun-dried tomatoes. Usually I soak these for longer, but I'd forgotten, so they're half soaked, sliced, sun-dried tomatoes. Olives next, I guess. Okay, and then mushrooms. Is that what it is? 500 degrees in my convection oven, and I'm gonna try about 15 minutes. Hopefully. Alrighty, dudes, pizza. It's done. There he is. Pizza. Alrighty, before I eat him, he's got some hot little pepper flakes and some fresh basil for my basil under the lights in the house.